Welcome back to Going Off Grid My Way. Just another update. All of these piers are cemented in, pretty much hardened up. I did put the brackets in, and I also added straps to these. And they're all straight and ready to go. You guys seen I stripped all that off last week, or in my last video. I did purchase two 2x6s by 16 foot just to make sure everything was right. So that's it. That's my new floor where it's going to be. That's only just tacked up right now just to hold it, just so I could check measurements and level. That mound of dirt that was here is all gone. That mound of dirt over there, that's gone. Let's see what else. What did I do? Oh, I built a small rabbit hutch out of some scraps I had in the woodshed. It ain't very pretty, but it will serve its purpose to get the rabbits out of the house, and I don't have to smell them anymore. But it's not done. I got screen floor so the crap can fall through. It's gonna have plywood around the back there, just some framing, nothing fancy. I still got to cover a few gaps here and there. I still got a screen in this front area, screen in the side. I got to cut a hole over here, and quite a bit of area in there. It's pretty dark, but it'll work. It'll get them out of the house and outside. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Today is Thursday, I believe the 20th. I reorganized this a little bit better. I was planning on finishing the rabbit hutch today, but it's been raining all day, so I haven't really got much done today. I don't know if you can see now, coming in a little better. It's thickening up the grass seed. You can see it all through here. I did get another 2 stacks of pots, and I did find a place where I can order trees from and get them pretty cheap. They'll you send them, tell them how many you want, you pay a price, and then they send you just a random mix of stuff. But the grass is coming in good, except for where my sister decided to ride my 4-wheeler over the grass seed, where you can see that little curve right there. Yeah, that was her. But yeah, other than that, I haven't really been doing much. The guineas have been flying in and out of the coop all day. As the weather gets nice, and they come out, and when it starts getting crappy again, they go back in. They're all happy birds. I don't know if I told you guys before, but last week I got some solar spotlights. I got 2 of them. I got one here, and I got one on the fence over there. And they were only a couple bucks a piece on clearance, so I picked them up. But that just gives a little light out here, just to deter any wild animals from getting too curious. I know it won't stop them, but it'll help. But it's coming together a little bit. Like I said, it's gonna be quite a large addition, considering I'm basically doubling the size of the house. But it's just gonna be one board at a time. I do have to trim this 2x6 here a few inches, and to make it an actual 16 foot, because right now it's 16 and like 2 inches. Because that board was actually like a 1/4 inch too big, and then the 2x6 that it's attached to. Looking up here in these trees, and I can see a really big woodpecker just climbing up and down, upside down. It's pretty cool. But yeah, I got the ground all leveled out around here that was piled up, so I just got that one pile left, but I gotta get that trailer out of my way so I can fill that in and finish cleaning that up over there. But I just wanted to give you guys an update. This is moving forward, and we are making progress. It's just not a whole lot and not very fast. It's just going to be a little bit here, a little bit there, as the funds permit. But yeah, I'm on vacation the second week of May, and I would like to have up to here the floor in by then. So that gives me 3.5 weeks. Well, 3.5, yeah, almost, yeah, about 3.5 weeks. So I found there's some Amish that live nearby, and they do sawmilling, so I'm gonna check with their prices. But from what I've been told from a couple people that have bought from them, one guy was telling me he put a 16-foot by 16-foot deck, complete with 4x4s, the framing, and the top together for $65 worth of wood from the Amish. That's quite a bit of wood for $65. Granted, it's going to be rough sawn, and it won't be all smooth and pretty, but it really doesn't matter if it's smooth and pretty as long as it's sturdy and cut straight. So that's my plan. Yeah, lots of work. Very little motivation. You can see the sky is just crappy. Trees are starting to get their leaves, the buds are all falling off. I don't know if you can see them out here, but they're everywhere. So the leaves are coming, the buds are dropping. I'm debating on when to start planting in the dirt that I have. I don't know when I'll have more dirt coming, and it's probably going to be a while. Like I said, I'm trying to get into the trees, growing trees and selling trees, doing this, doing that. I put the antlers out there on the buck, so now it's a buck, it's not a doe. And I turned him around, facing the other way, see if I can mess with some more neighbors. But yeah, I'm just doing what I can with what I have and trying to make progress. Every day, it's you add a little more and you're making progress. I mean, even if it's not a lot, it's still progress. Especially with all the talking of war and everything else, you can't wait around. You got to do what you can with what you can and try and make it as best as possible, because you don't know. Shit could hit the fan tomorrow,